Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Dolphins versus Patriots NFL matchup on Sunday, October 29th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use that discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We have the Pickdawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are not available on the website. The only way to get these is by calling or texting the number that you see on the screen. You'll talk to a live person, but this is meant for people who make big bets. So it's not for everyone. I make big bets, so I know a lot of you guys do as well. So call or text. You guys are going to love it. But let's get to this one. Dolphins taking on the Patriots. Game 2 between these two this season. The Dolphins winning the earlier matchup in Foxborough. Boy, normally this is a series that, one is earlier in the season, one is later in the season. And, generally, in the Tom Brady era, the Pats always won in Foxborough and the Dolphins always won in Miami, even when the Pats had those great teams and even when the Dolphins had some of those really bad teams. Of course, it wasn't every single year, but it was the bulk of the time. Tom Brady, I think the worst record that he had against any team was against the Dolphins. But the thing is that, this Dolphins team, a little bit different. Most of their wins have come against really bad teams. Whether it's coincidence, whether it's scheduling, whether just the way that it's shaken out, tough to tell. We saw the Dolphins lose last time out in Philadelphia. I'm a Dolphins fan, and I can tell you, not just as a fan, but as someone that bets on sports, watches games and all that stuff. If you're watching a game and you bet on a team and their wide receiver on a fourth down play is grabbed by the face mask and thrown onto the ground and they don't call a penalty, you can rip your ticket up right then and there because they are not going to win the game. It's just not going to happen. And in the Dolphins game, a lot of different things happened over the course of that game, but what didn't happen was the Eagles getting called for any penalties at all. And, it was a one-sided in that regard. But the Dolphins, they weren't at full strength in that game either. And I think those two teams play later in the season in Miami or even on a neutral site somewhere. And the Dolphins are at full strength. I think you'd probably see a different result. And, of course, with A-Chain out of the lineup for the Dolphins, it's one less option. But Mostert, he can certainly deliver. And I think that's way underrated. And I think, he is in general. For the Patriots, getting a win last week against the Buffalo Bills, Mac Jones acted like they won the Super Bowl. Bill Belichick still looked absolutely disgusted when Mac Jones was celebrating and dancing like prancing actually on the field during those, final moments of the game. It was pretty sad to watch, to see them celebrate a second win of the season in that kind of regard. But, I guess it's the little things because they're going to get absolutely crushed this week as well. I like the Dolphins big in this game, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself in the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.